ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Namaste. I accept myself as I am and improve further. I accept myself as I am and try to improve. So I don't try to imitate with somebody. When I am happy as I am, that means I am able to accept. That means I am at ease. Suppose if I want to be somebody, that means I get tensed up. So the best thing is to be as I am and keep on improving. So I try to only compete with myself, not with somebody else. That is one. See, now we always try to find out, or we always try to compare with others. It's good, but not very good. But you have to compare to yourself. What I was, what I am now, what I am going to be tomorrow. So that means the best version of you. Be the best version of you. That means you must keep on improving yourself. That is the real progress. Suppose I try to compare with somebody, that means I am inviting a problem or unhappiness. So everything in life is relative. There is no absolute thing in life. If you try to compare with somebody else, and especially with the people who have got a higher status, then you are inviting the problem. Now the whole question is, now tell yourself that I will be a better person every second. So that is the best way of improving and the gateway for happiness. So you keep on telling yourself, quote, be the best version of you. Now, the greatest challenge in life is discovering who you are. Who am I? The greatest challenge in life is discovering who you are. The second greatest challenge is being happy with what you find. It doesn't mean that you will not improve, but you are able to accept. So once you are able to accept, then you try to improve. So that means you are always yourself. Now you don't want to be somebody else. You are unique. Everybody is unique. Now you recognize the uniqueness of yourself. See, nobody can be like you. So you accept the particular one. So first try to find out who you are. And then whatever you find, you keep on trying to improve. I like this particular statement of Bruce Lee. Although he is a great successful personal man, but he is a great philosopher. He said, always be yourself. You are unique. Make no mistake. You express yourself. Don't try to copy with somebody else. And have faith in yourself. The self-belief. Do not go out and look for a successful personality and try to duplicate or copy. think it is very powerful statement. See, I am unique. Now why should I duplicate? I don't want to be a Xerox copy. I want to be a original. So I want to make sure that okay, God has given me the free will and I accept and then improve on this particular one. So always be yourself. Don't try to compare. Don't try to copy. Do not duplicate with somebody else. You have got the own originality, but you have to find it. You have to find it out. Okay, that means you are always be yourself and express with a lot of discrimination and have a self-belief. That is the most important thing in life. The entire world will put you down. You should never receive. There are so many people to put you down, but don't put yourself down. And have a faith. This is the mantra of being yourself. See, now I want to spend more time on this particular one. See, all of us to pretend for somebody else. See, you are unique. You are a unique person. Now, why do you want to pretend? So, you have to live without pretending. I am unique. Now, why should I really copy with somebody's style? That means when I say that I am living, so I am not living for somebody else. I respect others. I care for them. But I don't want to live only for somebody else. Suppose somebody says to have a luxury car is very good. Maybe it is right, but I cannot afford it. Now, suppose if I am trying to do something to please somebody else, that means I am inflicting my pain on myself. I am not living. I am only pretending. See, you have to understand yourself. Oh, what is that? My capability. So I live without pretending. See, the whole life is only to copy somebody else and also to have a projection about yourself with the society. I don't think it is good. You may have a kind of a fleeting pleasure, but you will not have any kind of a permanent pleasure. So think about this particular one. Live for yourself. I don't mean that you should be selfish. I don't mean that. But when I try to say that when you live without pretending, that means I do the way in which I want to live. In a righteous way. Just because I want to do something in a unrighteous way, it is not good. That means live without pretending. That means I am living for myself. See, suppose if I am getting into that car, which is very luxurious car, and everybody is able to respect me. See, that means they are not respecting me. They are only respecting the car in which I am going. Suppose I am a CEO or a Prime Minister. They respect me. They don't respect me as an individual. They only respect the designation. It's good. But that's not the best way of doing it also. That means without your designation, your other requirement, you must have a command on your own personality. That means live without pretending. Good. Now, love without depending. So what do you mean by love? When I say love, it is absolutely unconditional. Absolutely unconditional. There is no dependence at all. See, now I give love. I am absolutely happy. Suppose if I don't get love from the others, I am not unhappy. I am equally happy. That means love without depending on others. In other words, you are not loving because, but you are loving in spite of. That means love without, depending. Then listen without defending. It is one of the most difficult thing to do it also. See what is happening if you don't have a open mind, or if you have a closed mind. That means you cannot listen without defending. Now, one of the most important thing to be happy is that you must be able to listen even to your criticism. Why? Because you have got a lot of clarity about yourself and you know who you are. That's why I say, be yourself. If somebody calls me, I am a rascal. Now, suppose I get angry. That means I make the other man as a judge. I make him as a master. I became a slave. Now, suppose if I am able to listen without defending, see, that means I got a self-mastery. I may accept. I may not accept. That means listen without defending. Good. Then speak without offending. We must always make sure that whenever you are talking to people, even if it is very dirty thing, or trying to scold somebody also, you can do it in a very polite way. Never ever offend a person. Never make a person as an enemy. You have to befriend yourself. Now the whole idea of this particular life is that, okay, I want to live. I also want to let the other people also to live. Now how can I do that? See, I have given only this four example. That is live, love, listen, speak, which we are doing it very often, almost every day. Now, when you are living without pretending, that means you are a original guy. You are not a Xerox copy. You are not a duplicate person. You have got your own originality. And everybody has got a uniqueness. And you are able to maintain. But most of the times, you want to do something what the others are doing. Now, please understand, that means if you are trying to do something what the other person is doing, you don't get the credit. The other person whom you are pretending, he gets the credit. Please understand this particular one. That means live without, pretending. Then love without depending. Love not because, but in spite of. It is unconditional. Then you will always be happy. That means you are a giver. You are not a beggar. You give the love. You are the giver. But you don't demand. You are not depending on anybody. You are not a beggar for love. You are a giver, not a beggar. Then listen without defending. That means active listening. Have an open mind. No judgments. Then speak without offending. That means, he has got the liberty to talk. And similarly, I also have the liberty to speak. That means I should not offend. Even if I have to do something which is unpleasant, that means I have to make it that it is very pleasant. One of the most important thing in life, that means you have to value the relationship. The most of the times in my life, okay, I accept even if the other man is wrong. You know why? Because I value the relationship. So which is more important? not being right, but I would like to have a relationship. So not because no he is right, because I want to be have a good relationship. Now please understand, be yourself. What is the message I am giving? Everybody has got the kind of a uniqueness. Accept, improve, and make sure that you are the person. Don't try to have any kind of a imitation. Okay, if somebody says you are like that, so the credit goes to the person to whom you are comparing, not to you. So you can have a kind of your own originality, your own superiority. Okay, take care. All the best. ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः